Hi, have you been practicing short departures with your anxious dog and not making progress? Well, it's true that emotional independence is a key factor in solving separation anxiety, but it has to be done properly. Now, short departures may sound like the right approach because we're likely to think that if we're not there, then our dog will automatically learn to become independent, emotionally independent. But what is actually happening is something different. When a dog suffers from separation anxiety, their panic is actually triggered before you even leave the house. So even if you practice 4, 3, 2, 5 minute departures, you're not going to make progress because by the time you leave, your dog is already in a panic. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to practice emotional independence the right way, a way that really works and that doesn't add any more stress or anxiety. My name is Alex, and I'm a professional dog behavior consultant with over 21 years of experience working with anxious dogs and their human parents. So, instead of insisting on practicing short departures, which aren't really leading to any progress, do something else. Start working on emotional independence while you're at home. So you can take little moments where your dog is actually the one acting independent from you and just respect those moments. So, for example, let's say you're watching TV and your dog is lying on the far side of the sofa taking a nap. Don't move up to him for a cuddle or don't call him over to you for a cuddle. Let him sleep. That moment where he's taking a nap and he's not being a shadow dog is a moment of emotional independence. And so that needs to be respected. Another thing, let's say you're in the kitchen and your dog is in the living room and he's chewing on a toy. Don't go check on him to see if he's okay. Don't call him over to you. That is another moment where he is choosing to be independent from you. And so you want to respect that moment. You don't want to reinforce emotional dependency and togetherness by checking on him and calling him over to you. Another thing that also helps to train emotional independence is to create barriers at home. Now, for example, every time you go and wash your hands, you can close the door behind you. And that way, there's a little barrier, but you're still home. So your dog's panic isn't being triggered. And so that can also be a moment of emotional independence where your dog learns that even though they have no access to you, nothing bad happens, no anxiety is triggered. And so they also learn to become emotionally independent that way. When there's like temporary barriers at home that prevent him from reaching you. Another example, you go to the kitchen to make a cup of tea. You can close the door behind you. Now, if your dog's separation anxiety is severe, then don't close the door if you're going to be in that room for a long time. For example, let's say you're going to take a shower. Don't close the door if you're going to take a shower because that means you'll be away from your dog for a considerable amount of time. Same thing regarding the kitchen. Don't close the kitchen door behind you if you are going to cook dinner. It's going to take a long time, and so your dog would be separated from you for a long time. And on top of it, the door would be closed, which means that they can't access you if they need to. So these three things will help your dog to become emotionally independent, and without adding any stress to them. Okay, so number one, if they're taking a nap on the far side of the sofa, don't like move up to them to cuddle. If they're in another room playing or doing whatever, don't go and check on them and don't call them over. And create these moments at home where there are temporary barriers, where your dog has no access to you without feeling anxious, without feeling panicky, which is something that also promotes emotional independence. If you enjoy this video, just go down to the bottom to the description and click on the link to get access to a free training video on separation anxiety. Take care.